Thank you for joining me, fellow Guardians. This is Sam from Multiverse Mission Control, and today's quest is Trauma Center's Second Opinion. So, last episode we heard that our Greg got sick with guilt, and that is quite unfortunate. But first we're gonna have to see what Naomi's doing over here. I am wondering about the logic of operating right now, considering I just got done punching it up with King Hippo, but oh well, I'm sure my nerves can take it. Mountain Pass. He's still following us. I thought we'd be able to lose him on this mountain road. He did come all the way from Japan. Would you want to leave empty-handed? Damn reporters will do anything for a scoop. He probably wants to build his career on the remains of the Devil Doctor. It isn't often the Japanese medical board expels a doctor for having magical powers. Or maybe he wants to get under that lab coat of yours and start some rumors of his own. You're disgusting. What makes you think it's me he's after anyway? Maybe he stumbled on your organization. They have a presence in Japan, don't they? Considering all your activity lately. If anybody had found out about us, I'd know. If it's alright with you, I believe this situation calls for a little more speed. Are we sure he's a reporter? He could be working for the government. The FBI wouldn't be so obvious. It's clear he has no idea what he's doing. I've had training, but he's going to get himself killed if he keeps driving like that. Look out! There's a curve ahead! I know that! Damn it! Oh, do you now? Because that sounded like a wreck. That idiot ran right into the wall! Oh. Okay. Go back. You don't think you're going to save him, do you? It's his own fault this happened. Besides, pulling him out of that wreck would be a pain in the ass. And how do you think his newspaper will treat the story if he dies? I'm already in enough trouble as it is. Doctors, this would be a lot easier if you didn't have a conscience. We're getting the hell out of here if he's already black-tagged, understand? For those of you who don't know, black-tag is a triage term. It means, like, this person is dead, you don't save them over other people, because, like, you know, their chance is, like, no. This is like, if, their neck is broken, or you're clearly seeing organs, or, you know, just stuff that even the most skilled person isn't gonna be able to patch up. And in a triage situation, when you have multiple people who you're already, you know, trying to care for and stuff, it's like sometimes you gotta make that call. Of course, in this situation, I'm pretty sure the both of you are involved in some pretty skeevy stuff, so, you know, I feel like taking on a black tag would be the least you can make up for what you're doing over here. External trauma and lacerations have occurred. Maybe an abnormality in patient's abdomen. Visibility is poor. Resources are far from ideal. It's too dark to see. We'll need to get him over in front of our headlights. Here, help me pull him out of the wreckage. No good. His leg is stuck. Guess I don't have a choice. I'll have to treat him here. Can you even do that? I wish he was in a better position, but that shouldn't cause too many problems. If you have any suggestions about getting some light over here, I'm all ears. I think we're in trouble. The crash shorted out the tunnel's electrical system. With him on the side of that wreck, my headlights won't be able to do much either. Necessity is the mother of invention. A pen light? You've got to be kidding! Nope, and you're going to be holding it. Just shine it where I tell you, okay? We're operating in the dark. Most of the trauma is here. I don't like the looks of his abdomen either. Tonight's abdominal surgery will have two objectives. Extract any foreign objects, suture any lacerations. Given the situation, that's about all we can do for him.
Here goes.
May as well get started. Alright then. And it literally starts off pitch black.
Here goes.
Well, these are certainly less than ideal circumstances. I need to confirm the patient's condition first, but I guess I have to make do with the pen light. Let there be light. I need to investigate. I've confirmed the affected area. I'll begin by treating this laceration on the right. What? Why not the big one that I put it... fine. Assistant? What do you need? Shine this light where I tell you. There isn't a lot of room, but it should be workable as long as you hold it steady. This seems to be going well. Well, bad is about all the more we're gonna get here. When I need to move on, I'm going to direct the pen light somewhere else. You're kind of amazing, Naomi. You know that?
Hold this.
Just hold it steady. You let me worry about the patient, alright? Ah, crap. Stop! That's the scanner's fault, not me.
Next.
That about does it as far as the external trauma is concerned. I think it went well, all things considered. Next, I need to find out what happened in his abdomen. And you can't get the whole cut here, so you just gotta kinda remember where the line is and... Oh, good, I got it. I think this is as good as we're going to get. Okay, just like before. You do have to work off memory a lot here, because you just won't always have that light exactly where you need it. Okay, that's it though. Ow! How strange. His vitals aren't stabilizing. I'll need to take another look around. Here we are. Oh, that's not good.
What the?
What are you doing? I need that light! It wasn't me! I think the batteries might have died. The batteries? Damn it! I knew this was a bad idea. Look, we have to get lost.
Let's see here.
There has to be something we can use around here. Wait, what about this? It's a camera? Oh, the flash! This poor bastard's lucky he's a reporter. It won't last long, so I'll need to memorize the problem areas. There we go. I finished treating his wounds. And then, of course, now the lights are back on. You've got to be kidding me. I'm gonna close them up.
That's it?
Well, I saved him. I hope that's the last time I ever have to operate in the dark. And then they pull another one of those for new blood. And then you have to use like a cigarette lighter. Huh. Better than I thought I did. Alright. He's stable enough. Call for a rescue team. Hey, you weren't half bad as an assistant. Yeah, well, I don't intend to make a habit of it. Let's get out of here. The last thing we need to do right now is play 20 questions. Let me drive. That put me in a good mood. You remembered how much fun you had saving people. So stop working for the shady organization, please. Okay, let's see how Derek's doing. So we're back in the US. A day. Bioterror. Hope under attack. Good, you're back. What's Dr. Casal's condition? Stable for now. He's gotten a lot weaker though. I don't think he has the strength to survive an operation. Well, go see for yourself. Surgical ward room 202. Good to see you, Derek. Dr. Casal, you shouldn't get up. Don't strain yourself, sir. I should have been suspicious when I couldn't diagnose my own condition. Well, doctors aren't supposed to really do that, though. It spread so fast, I didn't think it was guilt. Have they identified the strain? I heard Sydney say it was an unidentified type, so be careful. Great, we've received detailed information on this guilt. What? From where? Those two just got back from Africa, and an old Delphi research facility. The file Ruben gave us. We're analyzing the data. We think it might help us devise a treatment. Lucky! Don't give up, Greg. I believe in you, and in Caduceus. That's why I wanted Derek to join you. Dr. Casal. Keep working hard, Derek. Results arrived from the lab. They've settled on a theoretical cure. Victor's report says they can create a serum to eliminate the guilt. There's hope then? It's possible, but we don't have enough antigen samples to finish the serum. Antigen samples? While you were in Africa, there was a highly toxic guilt outbreak. My brother was infected while treating one of the victims. In theory, we can extract samples from the untreated guilt patients. As long as their infections haven't progressed to full term, we can just remove the guilt. We've compiled a list of patients with symptoms matching Greg's. Derek, I need you to operate on them in order to obtain the necessary samples. So I'll be traveling to hospitals where the victims are being observed? Yes, exactly. Good luck. Once we have enough antigen, we can engineer the serum. I understand, sir. Derek. Huh? Greg is my brother. Please remember that. That's the most emotion we're gonna get out of you, isn't it? Of course, Dr. Casal. Let's go, Angie. So this part gets kinda redundant, but you know, that's medical research for you. You go over the same stuff over and over again, and that's what needs to happen. Race for the cure. So, I actually get to choose where I go here. And I think I will end up visiting everything, whether I want to or not, because you get a lot of dud samples, a lot of repeats. I think it's around here. I just contacted the hospital. They'll have the patient ready for us when we arrive. This vehicle is specially designed as a sterile environment. We can't risk a secondary infection, so we'll have to operate in here. This strain may be spread by physical contact. Wear your protective gear. Isn't that always the case? Are you telling me you haven't been wearing your protective gear all this time? I'm gonna punch you through this screen. Okay. Chiral reaction positive. Tetar T-bodies detected. Extract guilt to procure antibody samples for analysis. The patient has been transported, and our protective area is now sealed. I'll explain how Director Casal requested that we obtain the samples. These patients have tested positive for guilt, however the specimens inside them are still in an immature state of development. In fact, this serum should be able to completely incapacitate them. Doctor, first locate the guilt, then use the serum to stop it. After that, place the guilt specimen onto the tray and slice it open. Slice it open? Yes, we need the guilt's internal fluids to replicate its antigen. After we've drained the guilt, the procedure is complete. We only have one objective in this operation. Use the general serum to stop the guilt and obtain its fluids. That's all.
Let's begin the operation.
Understood. Let's begin the operation. Alright, you guys.
Let's begin.
We have two objectives. Remove the guilt from the patient and get a sample. Both require careful procedures, so let's begin. Let's just top them off quick. Alright. There it is.
We've located the guilt.
It's an immature guilt cell, just like Dr. Casal theorized. That little gas it gives off can be nullified with antibiotic gel, but you can't always spare it. Inject it with the serum to slow its activity. But then it dives under and you have to keep doing it. The serum was effective, but now it's hidden inside the organ. Try to locate it using ultrasound.
Proceed as normal.
And of course the gas gives away where it's gonna be. And it's stunned. The guilt has been incapacitated.
There.
Okay, split, drain,
Got it.
done. And that's the operation. I just do that a couple times for this mission. A guilt that releases toxic substances. How could they create something like this?
Hang in there.
I hope Dr. Casal is alright. That was the worst stitching I've done yet, probably. Okay. And it's still cool.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Operation complete. Good work, Doctor. And I think when you redo this mission, it's only... you only sit through the last one. And then that one's the only one that affects your score or something. But hey! And I think for this first one, it like averages all the ones you do out together or something. Did I do it correctly? I don't know, this is research, man. I think so. According to what Casal told us, we need 3 types of antigen. There are P, V, and H types. He wants 1 sample of each. I'll send a composition of this sample back to Caduceus. I wonder what type it is. There's our answer. It looks like this is the V-type antigen. Let's move on to the next patient. We still need the other 2 types. Yeah, let's go. And the reason this is important is because when you go after the thing in earnest, it's gonna be all 3 at once. Okay, I'll bring in the patient. Are you ready, Dr. Styles? Obtain a sample exactly like you did before. Good luck.
Let's get started.
Understood. Let's begin the operation. Depending on how I feel, I may just edit it out until the last one. Because seriously, it gets really redundant.
We've located the guild. I think it's working.
The problem is the syringe is the same tool you use to boost the life juice, and you can't always keep doing that, you know? Oh yeah, it takes less and less to beat it each time.
Extraction complete.
That's good at least. Fortunately for these guys, none of them have a fully developed case. It's only Greg who's in real danger.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
I mean, unless I botch the operation something awful. But hey. Any word? Let's see. This is the V-type. Damn! We already have that type. Let's move on to the next patient. We can't waste any more time. See, they just kind of make you go everywhere. I mean, this is part of being a doctor too. This is something you just gotta get used to. Okay, I'll bring in the patient. Not that I would know. I mean, I assume.
Let's get started.
Let's begin. We've located the guild. I think it's working.
Gotta get a clear reading before you can slice it out.
There. Extraction complete. Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Angie, how's it look? We did it! This is the P-type antigen. All that's left is H-type. Let's hurry. Okay, I'll bring in the patient. Yada yada yada.
Let's get started.
It's a good thing I know it's all redundant so I can just skip through like that.
Let's begin.
But doing procedures like this over and over again ensures you gain mastery over each type of guilt. Which is gonna matter a heck of a lot more if you want to proceed through the Z missions. The little secret chapter. Where they're all just
it's working.
where they all just take a level in badass.
What is that?
Oh, it's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. All the antibiotic gel. There we go. Okay, wasn't prepared for that. Should have been though. Shame on me.
Extraction complete.
That's what happens if you inject the wrong antigen into the main one, when you tackle it in earnest.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
And I think that's the last one then. I think it won't force me to go through that last part. How's it look? It's the H-type antigen. Score! That's all 3. Angie, let's get back to Caduceus. Nothing to do but wait. Another unfortunate part of medical research. Sometimes you gotta sit on your thumb and stop your heart from pounding against your chest. Chief, how is he? We're using the samples Derek collected to create a serum. But will it be done in time? I don't know. We just have to put our faith in Victor. I can help. There has to be something I can do. Try to stay calm, Dr. Myers. I'm sure Victor can handle it. Stay calm? How the hell can you say that when your mentor is dying in there? If you hadn't been gone! Stop it, Sybil. This isn't his fault. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I need to go lie down. That's the worst of it, when you want to help so badly, but your skills just aren't in that vein. And you I don't blame her, that's hard. Wow, I've never seen Dr. Myers freak out like that. Sybil and my brother have some history. I can understand why she's so emotional. Don't hold it against her, Derek. Of course not. I'm about to fucking lose my mind too. This must be how patients' families feel. It's hard entrusting the life of a loved one into someone else's hands. Who knew waiting could be this painful? Excuse me. It's ready, Chief. We're administering the serum via IV. He should start to recover soon. I see. That's good news. But the guilt's still inside him. You plan on removing it, right? We should do it right away. Dr. Clarks, can you operate? I'd like Derek to assist you as well. I'll do my best, sir. Understood. Nah, I'll do the operations. I got the healing touch, yo. I don't even need it for this mission, though. Stepping up. Oh yeah. Derek, you're going to be operating on Dr. Casal. Huh? But I thought you were scheduled for that procedure. I asked him to switch with you, Derek. Why? Dr. Clarks is an experienced surgeon, and I'm just a... You're just a magical Healy dude. Shut the hell up. I know that you told my brother you couldn't operate on me. I'd like to know why not. Well, what if I did something wrong? I mean, you'd... Are you worried I won't make it? Of course not! You're going to... Then make it happen. It looks like I forgot to teach you a very important lesson. You've developed your skills, but something's still holding you back. Sometimes, a doctor needs to ignore his personal relationships. Huh? A friendship should have no bearing on your surgical ability. Once someone is in the operating room, they're your patient, and nothing more. You're their doctor, so you save them. That's all there is to it. But... I'm still human. This is especially important because you have the healing touch. I won't let you end up like Robert. Dr. Hoffman? I'll explain it when the time comes, but for now... Oh, is that why he gave me all the cryptic warnings about the healing touch? Because, he messed up really big or something. I don't know. You just need to focus, Dr. Stiles. I know you can do this. Think of it as a trial. The final test before you can call yourself a doctor and really mean it. Dr. Casal. Well, doctor, can I be cured? Yes, I anticipate a full recovery after the procedure. Who's going to be operating? I will. You don't sound very confident. You can trust me. You're in good hands, Mr. Casal. That's the spirit, Derek. Remember, I believe in you. Yes, sir. And plus, I mean, the difficulty's just gonna ramp up. Delphi's not gonna slow down for anything. We gotta be as tough as nails in the coming days. Tetardi bodies confirmed in the patient's liver. Inject the newly designed serum to eliminate the guilt. Okay, Dr. Stiles, I'll be explaining the details of this operation. As you know, Tetardi is a very dangerous strain of guilt. They function in groups of 3, and produce a harmful pathogen. In other words, the Tatardi itself acts as one poisonous mass. But if we administer our antibody serum, the guilt should die. Victor just completed that serum, as I'm sure you're aware. So there's just one objective in this operation. Kill the guilt cells in his liver by injecting the correct serums. As we discussed, the Tatardi will weaken once you inject the serum. There's a different serum for each one, so pay attention to colors. Remember, the Tatardi cells are synchronized with each other. You have a limited window of time to inject all 3 cells. You'll need to be accurate and fast. Of course, every surgeon should be. Dr. Casal is a fine surgeon. You trained under him, and now you have to save his life. Do your best, Derek. I plan on it. Good luck. Now, let's begin.
I will save this patient!
Okay, Dr. Casal. We're beginning the operation. Of course, most of the time you actually want to avoid this situation if you can. So that there's no, like, bias happening or, you know, personal things that could potentially mess things up. But in this case, they are right. Derek's the one with the skills. So, you know, when the moment comes, you gotta step up. Dr. Casal called this your final test before you can be proud to call yourself a doctor.
Let's show them the healing touch.
I want him to believe in you the same way that I do. Also, I don't need the healing touch, thank you. Fortunately, you only gotta get a little bit of the serum for each.
Doctor.
But first, the Tatardi has formed toxic diverticula there on the liver. When they reach maximum size, those sacs release poison. You'll need to inject the serum in the same color as the diverticulum.
Amazing! Doctor!
Come on! There we go. Okay.
Removal complete.
But again, my syringe is the thing I use to boost life, so I'm gonna have to be really careful about how much I'm using it at any given time. The guilt should reveal itself in order to reconstruct them. We're supposed to inject the serum into all 3 of them, correct? You'll have to work quickly from there. Get ready.
We've located the guilt.
First, I'm gonna make sure Greg don't die. Okay, yellow, green, purple.
It's 1, 2.
Darn! Ah!
You need
fine.
to get all 3 at once.
This time I saw which colors they were.
The chiral reaction is dropping.
They go white when they first enter, but if you look closely, there.
You did it! Chiral reaction
There we go.
increasing.
And that's basically what you do for the rest of the operation. Stop! Ah! Can't believe I'm messing up this much. This is one of the easier strains. You also gotta go where they're going, not where they are.
Negative.
All 3 Tatardi have disappeared. We have negative chiral reaction. See? It's really easy. Dr. Casal will be proud. Let's finish up here. I guess you finally repaid him for everything he taught you at Hope. Are you sure Dr. Clarks couldn't have done this? I feel like we just put an unnecessary psychological burden on me here. You've really improved, Dr. Styles. The rookie surgeon who trembled before Kiriaki's got trembled before Kiriaki! Excuse you? Who is trembling before Kiriaki? Kiriaki sucks! I think Dr. Casal will be proud to call you his doctor. My god. All you condescending pricks. Is he alright? I removed all traces of guilt tissue. Now we just have to wait and hope that serum takes care of the toxin. I can try telling Dr. Casal he needs rest, but knowing him, he'll want to return to Hope Hospital immediately. He needs to recover first! Guilt is just about the only thing that could bring Dr. Casal down. I'm sure he'll be back to normal in no time. Dr. Myers? It looks like they're a little understaffed. Maybe you could help with Dr. Casal for a bit? Me? Yes, of course, I'd be glad to. Come with me then. Ah. Alright. It's half an hour. Ah, what the heck. Let's set the stage for next time. Foreboding clues. Angeles Bay, City Hall. And that's why a substantial medical grant would... Everyone's... Mr. Secretary, what's wrong? It's my chest! No, Anderson! Mr. Secretary! We need help here! Somebody call an ambulance! But who will take record of the sins of our modern age? Is this some kind of prank? Wait, could this be a... Chief! What is it? It's Richard Anderson! Then this... Empty, Thursday. As each death is sacrificed, man furnishes his dwelling in hell. But who will take record of the sins of our modern age? Does this mean... What is the Secretary's condition? We haven't gotten test results back yet, but it's most likely guilt. How could this happen? How did they get close enough to infect Secretary Anderson? We need to formulate a plan with Victor. Call in our entire staff. I hate interrupting his day off, but we need Derek here as well. Yes, sir. So this next bit is a lot more types of research. It's like they set the stage for this ultimate battle against Pempty, and then the thing itself is like one of the hardest things in the game. And like, why, just... Whew, it cost me a lot of deaths, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so next time, we gotta start the research. Get ready to save Secretary Anderson and put down the, what is it, 5th strain of guilt now? Yeah, there are 7 in total. So that's how you know we're getting close to the end game. So, there we go, good clap. Thank you all for tuning in. Please comment and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And remember, you all have the potential to get good. Peace out.